to the Everman Kitchen. My name is Jordan and this is Sprouting 101. So there are so many cool things about sprouting, but it's basically like having a garden inside your kitchen in a mason jar. But it doesn't require any dirt or sunlight in the beginning, and you have a fully harvestable product in about a week or less. So it's also very nutrient dense. So when the seeds sprout, their nutrients actually become more available to us. And it's economical because just 1 tablespoon of sprouts grows into an entire quart-sized jar of veggies. So there you go. I will show you how to get started so that you guys can do this at home. All you will need is a bowl. Something with higher sides is best. A mason jar, and something with a wide mouth and a quart size would be best. A perforated lid, so you can use cheesecloth. It is perforated, and then just put it on with your O-ring. Or we have these lids here at Everman that are perforated with different sized holes, and they just make sprouting so simple. So we've got the yellow one with small holes, green with medium size, and then larger holes for something like beans or lentils would be great for that one. So check those out if you make it into the store. You also need some water, and then of course some seeds. We also have different blends of seeds here at Everman. Here we also have a blend of peas, lentils, and seeds in there, mung beans, and these are alfalfa seeds. So lots of different varieties. Check them all out. But I would recommend for your first time trying a seed that is meant for sprouting. Then you can start getting creative with what you have in your pantry at home and getting a little bit adventurous. So to get started, I'm just going to take a tablespoon of alfalfa seeds and put them in my mason jar. Then we're just going to soak them in water overnight, about 4 parts water. So that's plenty, and we really just want to give them a nice bath. So swirl it around, make sure all the seeds get some water. Stick your lid on top. I'm using this small hold yellow lid because these alfalfa seeds are really tiny. I like the alfalfa seeds because they are easy to sprout. They are one of the most commonly sprouted seeds, so it's a good one to get started with. So now we're going to let that soak overnight, and you can cover it with a towel to simulate darkness. This makes the seed comfortable. It's in good temperature. Room temperature is great. It's got a source of water, and it's dark. So it's almost like it's in the ground. It's ready to start the growth process, and that is actually when the nutrients become very available to us as humans when we consume them. So about 12 to 24 hours for any type of seed is going to be great. So you can just set that aside, and in the morning, you will rinse those off. So you will actually just pour the water off. These lids make it so simple. So there you go. And then we just want to rinse them really well, so you can pour water straight through the lid over a sink. And I always just say rinse until the water that you're pouring off is nice and clear, okay? And you can reuse this water then to water your plants. That will work well. So here, then those seeds go right here, and it's okay if it's still dripping because we're going to prop it up in a bowl so that they can continue to drain, but also still get air through the lid. So this is how your seeds will stay for about 3 to 5 days. where they're propped up, this would be a no-no for sprouting. They will actually suffocate because they can't get any air and your seeds will die. So a nice propped up position is perfect. And then you can just set these on the counter away from direct light. They don't need light in order to sprout, or you can cover it with a towel. And then you will just rinse those twice a day. So in the morning before you go to work, and then also in the evening when you get home, twice a day. 3 times is great if you have the time. And then in about 3 days, they'll start to look something like this. You'll see they have little tails on them, and they're starting to turn green. And then the last day, if you set them in a window, they will turn beautiful green, just like this one. You can see that they're fully sprouted because they're densely tangled. They're green, they have long tails on them, and look at this. They are so dense in there. You get this huge handful of seeds, and then you just plop that right on a sandwich, in your salad. They are delicious, they are good for you, and they're so fun to grow in your kitchen. So I hope that you guys learned some tips here for getting started with sprouting at home. Like I said, it's super easy and a way to be able to grow and harvest things without having a full-size garden outside. So I hope that you will give it a try and get started. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments below and I will hop on there and respond to them right after this. So thanks guys, have a good one.